Currently have a US Amazon store, which was a done for you arrangement, nothing to do with us, thankfully. Unfortunately, I didn't have input into the product and now I realize what a mess it is. Hoping everyone 300 items in stock. I'm also paying an agency to do A+ content and the brand store and PPC. The product is coming out the wrong category under baby bowls. I'm still waiting for Amazon to correct this, as well as, oh my goodness. I want to know if I should just get rid of everything in stock again, okay? At first glance, with no other conflicting information to bring us anything else, what's your first initial thoughts on the product? You know, here's all this. Well, who knows? I don't know. Safe. So premium baby feeding set, mess-free meals, safe for eating, reliable construction, convenient, clean, and store. So a little bit of grammatical errors. The reading part, kind of a bit blah. I agree, Cass. Juvitech baby silicone set, baby feeding set. Okay, bit friggin' stuffy in there, don't you reckon? Stuffy. Let's put loads and loads of keywords in our title and see if we can get up. Baby silicone set, baby feeding set, toddler plates and bowl set with baby spoon, fork, mat, cup, comes with anti-slip suction based, adjustable bib, 3 months and up, pink set of 8. I would imagine that title could absolutely have some improvement on it to make it not only more effective at conveying the benefits of the product, but also to make it more readable. Cass says, it looks like my first attempt at listing my product. They did pay for this listing, and I believe it was not inexpensive. I believe it was very freaking expensive to get all this done. Let's have a little scroll down. All right, so here is the A+ content. Baby friendly, easy to use, comfortable for teething babies, easy to clean. The early months are crucial, blah, blah, blah. Your first set, 8-piece. So that's how it arrives. Independent feeding, BPA, PVC, flalatate, whatever that means. Obviously, if you've got a baby, you would know exactly what that meant. I don't know what that means, but still. Compare it with similar items. Okay. Videos, blah, 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 blah. So reviews, not great. Not great. Why are they getting, who's giving them 4 stars? Pretty green color, adorable feeding set, comes with a placemat. The placemat doesn't fit the high chair trays. Not what's pictured. Okay, that's interesting. So, oh, here, hopefully you can remember what was on the images. Here's what actually arrived. Yeah, that looks very different. So hopefully that's been fixed, because, you know, you want to make sure that you don't have it. It does not match the picture on the listing. Yikes. So that's 2 for that. What about their 3-star reviews? Not as pictured. It's cute. I don't like the utensils. All right, blah, blah, blah. Didn't receive, okay. Not at all the items pictured. So that's clearly an issue, okay. 4.4 out of 5 stars. So they are dangerously close to losing that 4.5 stars, okay. The second your average falls to 4.3 out of 5, you lose that half a star. Hopefully you guys can see that. You lose that half a star there, and it goes to the 4 stars. And that is killer. That's like horrendously bad for your conversion. So first things first, you've got to get busy making sure there's no good reason for somebody not to leave you a 5-star review, okay? And not sending them what's being delivered, well, that would seem like a pretty crazy thing to do. Anyway, so that's that. So now let's go over. Let's just check out their competition. So this was it, baby feeding set. I believe that is based on what I looked at, baby feeding set. I believe that's the primary search term that they're going after. Okay. And I'm not here to kind of say that's a terrible search term. I don't know. I'm not going to do the research on that. All I'm going to look at is what is the market like for that. Okay. So sponsored, 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 two sponsoreds. Look at the prices first and foremost. So their price is at $49.99. Here we've got 43, 35, 34, 16. That might be too cheap. 32, 44, 32. There's probably a sweet spot somewhere in their pricing that they are, if they're going to position themselves at the very, very top of the market, and I think they are in terms of price anyway, at the very, very top of the market. Oh, there's one. Oh, that's a baby food maker. I believe they're the most expensive. Okay, great. I love that strategy. If your product is in some way, shape, or form differentiated, and you can say the differentiation that would lead to this premium pricing market. Okay, if you've got that, definitely, because babies, nobody wants to skimp on their babies. No, it's too dangerous to put something in a baby's mouth that might kill them. Nobody wants to kill a baby. So don't know about going to the top market, because what is the point of difference here? It just looks like every other freaking product in the market. So there's no good reason for somebody not to shop on price. That's what I'm saying. Okay. There's no good reason for somebody not to shop on price. Notice that the search term I put in, baby feeding set, is highlighted in the titles on the SERPs now. That's something that Amazon is experimenting with. Anyway, so that's interesting. The other thing that's interesting as well, so price, they're at the top of the market. They just look like everybody else in the market. And in fact, their stuff doesn't even look as good as at what's at the top of the market. And their way they're putting things together in terms of here, it's not as good. That doesn't read very well. That reads much, much better. Okay. Packaging is everything. Dave King says, very, very smart from Dave, being the most expensive and only 4.4 stars does not look good. Okay. And look at these. So again, let's just have a quick look. 5 stars, great. 5 stars, great. 5 stars, 4.5 stars. You will forgive 4.5 stars, no problem at all. But they are a hair's breadth away from 4 stars. Okay. And that would just kill that listing. Anyway, so that's important. What else did I see as well? I also went looking on Etsy, see if I could get some ideas for a better way to present this product, because the images I thought were just kind of blah. Like they look like, how can I say this? I don't know. They look like they've been made by somebody on Fiverr. That's what they look like. Okay. Rather than being made by somebody who really understands how to go about attracting attention from the search engine results page on Amazon. That's what they look like. Okay. They look like they've been done by somebody on Fiverr. Okay. Versus on Etsy, you can get some great ideas. I use Etsy all the time for ideas. You know, somebody have a look through there and let me know if you find a really, really nice image that we could maybe show for some ideas. Like even just the way that's laid out, oops, that's laid out is nicer. Okay. And even just the way that's laid out is nicer. And some people will say to me, but Neil, what about Amazon's terms of service? And I would say to them that Amazon's terms of service are applied in a very, very ad hoc way, especially with regards to just putting little things like that on a hero image to give it a little bit of point difference. Anyway, Dave says, I think the color is the issue. Let's change the color. As someone pointed out before, more vibrant images, colors would make the image stand out. But their problem is, and I agree, their problem is when it does arrive, it really looks like puke. That's a technical term. It looks puke colored. And so you can't put a puke colored thing, you know. Here's another one. Anyway, you get the idea. Puke's never good for babies and for mums, more importantly. So that's the first couple of things. Hopefully that helps. The other thing I noticed as well was cost. Silicone baby feeding set, something in here. Okay, so the sales are very low and the product break even is $36. Holy shit. That is a very, very high break even cost. Like getting a product to work where you've got that margin, and I don't know, man. I mean, fuck, I'm all for difficult marketing problems. Okay. Like, great. But I'm much, much more for easy wins. I'm much, much more for easy money. Okay. I'm much, much more for that. I love solving problems, but all things being equal, I prefer easy wins, easy money. Okay. Those margins are challenging because listen, here is baby feet, like, you know, tiny MOQ, 100 MOQ, 81 cents to $1.16. I mean, come on. That looks like that puke colored thing that we were just looking at. 70 cents to $3.90. I mean, what's your landed cost on that? $10 at them. I mean, it's not even $10. $10 would be a ripoff. But you get the idea. You could probably get that landed into the USA for, depending on how many you ordered, $7 a pop. Amazon's fees, some PPC costs, $15. I don't know. I wanted to know if I should try to get rid of the stock or update my packaging, try to continue selling this product. Alternatively, I could start a new product the right way to recover the costs. What would we advise Sabuhi to do? My preference and my belief is that if you are selling the same thing as everybody else, then you need a reason to be in the market. You need a reason to be in the market. And if you're selling the same thing as everybody else, your reason tends to be price, tends to be, your customer's going to compare apples with apples, and they're going to go, here's this apple, which is $24.99 and has got 5 stars. Here's this apple, which is $49.99 and has got 4.5 stars, airing onto 4 stars. You make it an easy choice for your customer not to buy your product. And that's exactly what you don't want to do. You want to make it exceedingly difficult for them to say anything other than, I'd be an idiot not to buy this product. That was a video from my regular Monday night Q&A session with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. We are a community of over 2,500 professional e-commerce sellers from right around the world, selling on everything from Amazon to Shopify, eBay to Etsy, and much, much more. If you'd like to find out what we're doing and how we go about helping you make your business successful, get yourself off to www.aussieonlineentrepreneurs.com.au. The link for that is in the description. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.